Hey everyone. I was just telling Shelley before you guys were let in, like, I feel like we can just breathe and relax because Shelley's one of us, like I mean, all of our artisans are one of us, but Shelley is such a hope girl. She's been in the room with us over and over and over again. Our I mean, our work is so interconnected, and more than that, it's like our history is so interconnected. Like the first
Mhm.
time all of us founders went to Haiti together for Traits of Hope, we met Shelley, and that was the day Donna Karen was there. And like, so it's just like we're just so interwoven. It just feels like having a sister in the house instead of, a oh, I don't want to make it sound like you're not professional. You are a professional business relationship, but
No,
you're
it's
so much
okay.
more. You're so much more. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel the same. Like I don't have to stress out when I know I've got a call with you guys.
Oh,
So yeah.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Well, there are some exciting things that we have planned for this call that I don't even like. I don't think Shelley knows that we're doing this. We didn't know we were doing this until an hour and a half ago. But we have something new that we want to share and introduce to you guys. Maybe release is the right word to you guys into the world. But before we get there, I am going to use that as a carrot, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Um, Shelley, this might be a broad question, but I know whatever comes up to your heart and to your mind is going to be the exact thing that you're meant to say. Um, how are you? How are you doing before we jump into like a an update on how Haiti's doing? How are you doing?
I mean, I'm doing all right, but man, it is tough. And I know like you guys are in the same boat. So, um, it's hard. The heartbreak is staggering, just constant heartbreak. And I think there's a lot of different countries that need a lot of help, but there's not a lot of feeling hopeful about what's going on in Haiti right now. And so it just feels like, God, when are you gonna do something? You know what I mean? To relieve, sorry, I'm gonna start crying, just to relieve the distress of these people. And I mean, many, many, many people in Haiti, artisans, have contact with me. Like they can text me, you know what I mean? And so it's just like you can just imagine like the desperation with those text messages that comes through every day, like 100 times a day. I need work. I need to feed my kid. I'm sick. You know what I mean? And just like, you can't keep up with it. You can't, you have to turn a deaf ear because you can't. And it's hard. It's hard to hear it all. It's hard to hear I don't know. There's this, sorry, I'm just rambling, but there's this Bible verse and I'm not too familiar with it, but it's like a parable where Abraham goes into to visit Lazarus in hell and he's asking for water, a cup of water. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that story in the Bible. And I just feel like here we are sitting in this like little secluded lap of luxury and I get to hear the cries like and I can only do so much and yeah, it's just tough. It's tough to hear it. It's tough to be so aware of suffering in the world, you know what I mean? And that takes a toll. And so then I'm sure you guys are the same way. Like how do you manage that in terms of your own emotional well-being and your own, like mental health and all that stuff? So it's a battle and it's a tricky situation. Um right now not being able to get into Haiti is excruciating, because there's so many things that are like I need to go in because this isn't working right or this isn't like they need this supply to get this done and I cannot do anything about it because the airport's not open still. So we're doing really well like in terms of like they're doing what they can and they're doing it so well, you know what I mean? Like in most cases there's not been a lot of hiccups and I'm shocked by that. But yeah, so that's kind of a long-winded answer, I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. Another reason why I was so excited to spend time with you is because I'm like, I know with Shelley it's going to get real quickly. But that's like what we need. Like, no one's here to be like, layer on the fluff. Like, let's just pad this out with,
Yeah.
good feelings and vibes or whatever. Like, we're here to be women of action and to actually to be real. And so I appreciate that a lot.
Mhm.
You mentioned the messages you're getting all throughout the day. I'm sure at night. I'm sure you wake up to them. I can
Mhm.
only imagine. Um, and you mentioned the airport being closed. You mentioned artisans really being so accomplished or despite the situation that they're in. Can you give us like for those of us who maybe don't see every update that you post, but even though I know I hang on every word, I can see in the comments and the likes that the women here hang on every word. But can you just give us a general update of what's the situation in Haiti like right now?
I mean, it's really just about like what the gangs are doing, right? Like what area they're attacking at any particular time. And this month, this just happened. And can we keep this in this group circle? Like this information doesn't go out
Yeah.
because they haven't been public about it. But a lot of you guys know Heartline, another organization that works in Haiti.
Yeah.
And we used to work on their property like a couple years ago. And they just lost their entire property to the gangs, and they do maternal health care and they do education. They do a lot of really cool stuff. Kind of coincidentally, like in sort of by the grace of God, we had space, and so they moved in with us. And so that's kind of cool, that we were able to be there for them. I don't think
Yeah.
they've made that public, and I'm not really sure why, because I think it's kind of a cool story. But like, I don't want to, say anything about that. Other than the fact that we're, groups in Haiti that are okay are banding together, but we don't ever know where it's going to hit. And Heartline's property is literally 3 miles from where we are working. So why are we okay at the moment? I have no idea. Could it be that next month, like we lose everything? Absolutely, could happen. But so far it hasn't happened. And so far they haven't. The only thing that's slowing production down at all is one that we are only able to ship by boat in and out. And so it takes a little bit to get supplies in, because it takes like a month to ship stuff in and then a month out. So you imagine the timeline that it just adds the timeline that makes it hard to do good business. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but like I just got 40 boxes this last week. So anyone need metal art?
I love it. I love
You know,
it. I mean, these
so
women love a garden stake. They love
I,
metal
I,
art.
I noticed
We
that.
love it. We love it.
It's cool.
So it's basically more of the same. That's what I'm hearing. It's more of the same, and it can strike the families that through our work we're connected to at any
Yeah.
time if it hasn't already.
Yeah. And at the same time, I'm like, the fact they're working, do you understand the lifeline that is? Like, it is incredible what their
Yeah.
lives would be like right now if they did not have this job. And it's what keeps me going. Cause don't get me wrong, like, I'd love to do something less stressful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's and it's not tooting all of our own horn, but if we don't do our job, they're not going to eat. You know what I mean? And that's what we're in it for. And that's a heavy burden when we get involved in this kind of work.
Yeah. Yeah. It is a heavy burden, but like what a gift that we have this opportunity. Gretchen just dropped in the chat. We have 319 pieces on our website from these men and women. Like there's hundreds of opportunities. So it's like it's heavy. It's heavy. And I know you're doing all you can. I mean, we completely understand there is only so much you can do based off of how much you sell. Like that's really what it comes down
Yeah,
to. Your ability to
100%.
help and make a difference is capped by how many pieces that are sold.
Yeah.
And so I'm just so grateful that yeah, 319 on our website right now, and there might be one more that we're planning on releasing by the end of this call. We speaking of things that we're planning on releasing, we earlier, I think it was earlier this year. I know specifically you and Julie were talking about development, upcoming product, and through that conversation, you told Julie about a family that was like really, in particular, really hard hit when we were developing some metal work with you, or maybe the metal work came after. Um, is this story striking? Like, do you know which one I'm
Yeah.
referring to? Okay,
Yep.
would you be willing, would it be okay for you to share what you told to Julie and then through Julie, our team with everyone
Am,
here today?
am I allowed to say what they were working on? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Gretchen,
yeah.
Gretchen's nodding. So,
Do you feel
um,
like Should I? Yeah, the answer is yes. And then
Okay,
we'll,
yeah, I don't want to like give away a,
no, we'll do
some
it. We'll
surprise.
reveal what it is. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, this one artisan, he's one that I've been working with since he was 19 years old. So like when he first started and he's like 34, he's got a baby that was just born and he's got like a 8-year-old. His name is Woodlet. It's spelled Roodlet. And he was really wanting to get married in January, and it was like he was so excited about it, like asking me if I could bring in like a ring and a dress for his wife to be, because they've been together for 15 years, but they've never been able to afford a wedding, you know? And like in Haiti, there's like an obligation that you have to do it up to a certain level, otherwise it's not recognized by like the community. And so it is a financial burden, and that's why a lot of people who are in like sort of common law marriage situations aren't able to actually get married. And so he was really excited about getting married in January. And then that didn't happen because of the gang situation got too dangerous and whatever. And then this was just, I want to say it was like 6 weeks ago, maybe I was talking to Julie. Might be 2 months. I'm not sure exactly. But I'm sitting at the gym. I've been trying to get back into shape. I'm at the gym and I get a call, like a text message, right? And it's him and he's like, the gangs just took my house. They busted in there. They hurt his wife and his baby, like threw him on the ground. He managed to escape. They all escaped, and it was like with nothing but the clothes on their backs. And he had nothing. And so like that day, I was able to like wire him $400 just so he could at least get his wife and him somewhere to sleep that night and at least replace some of their clothes. Um, and then like 2 seconds later, Julie is like, "Hey, we need someone to make this new piece for us." And it was a piece that I knew he could make. And so we gave it to him. And so like that order has been able to get him back into a housing situation and help him, just get back on his feet. And then what's also been cool is he hasn't had any place to work because he doesn't have a yard. So he was able to come to Papillon and work in our yard, which has been fabulous for like social media. Because like we can videotape him working all day long and like, kind of see the pieces come together and stuff. And so that was really kind of cool that to actually have him. We've never had a metal artisan actually working in our yard, mostly because we didn't want to irritate our neighbors. But somehow this hasn't irritated our neighbors for some reason. So that's been really kind of fun. And yeah, so it's going to take him a bit to get back on his feet entirely again, and who knows whether or not he'll ever be able to get married or afford that. But just to see your baby and your wife get like thrown on the ground and what they're doing to people in Haiti right now. I mean, don't want to be too graphic, but a lot of involves rape. They beheading babies. I mean, like nasty stuff, like Al Qaeda kind of stuff is happening by the gangs. And so, I mean, for them to all be alive is just, and you guys, like, I can't name, I mean, I don't have enough fingers and toes to name all the people that I know who have gotten killed at this point, in Haiti or died in Haiti. It becomes just so sad, and by the gangs too. It's not like I don't know people who've gotten killed by the gangs. So
Yeah. Yeah.
sorry
Yeah.
to be such a downer, seeing everybody's
No,
faces.
like I said, we're here for truth. We're here for
Yeah,
realness. We're here for impact, not just for warm, fuzzy feelings.
yeah.
So can you pronounce his name for me again?
So it's sort of pronounced like a W,
Okay.
double like woodlet, but it's
Woodlet.
it's spelled with an R because they pronounce their R's like W's. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we have decided today, we just decided as a team today to release Woodlet's piece. And that is this beautiful bike ornament. And since we have her here, Gretchen, do you want to share kind of your vision for this ornament? Because this was very much Gretchen's vision. And then, like Shelley said, Shelley was telling Woodlet's story to Julie, and Julie's like, well, we need this. We need someone to make this. And we immediately thought of Haitian steel art.
Yeah, so last year, 88 Bikes, the guy who runs 88 Bikes had said to me, "Hey, I have all these grandparents that are buying, they're donating $88 to donate a bike. They really want to have like an ornament. Do you have an ornament?" I'm like, "No, I don't have an ornament." And he asked me like it was end of November. I'm like, "Geez, Dan, how about a couple months before that?" Anyways, we kept that in mind, and so we knew I haven't even taken this to Dan yet. I need to do that still. But and then I know there are people like Sally, my friend Nancy, like bikers are avid bikers. And so I'm thinking, I think we could sell these. I think maybe Dan could sell these or he could sell them through us. Anyways, the bikes were on my mind. So and this is not my vision. I just said to Julie, hey, how about a steel bike from our Haitian friends over there? And so this is what Julie, Shelley, Woodlet came up with. So,
Yeah.
so Shelley
And
is Woodlet the man who made the big ladybug piece? Because you have a good
May-
picture of him.
Maybe, yeah, I mean, I've got a couple ladybug pieces, so I'm not 100% sure, but
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. I just thought they could put a visual to it because there's a big 3D ladybug piece that Shelley had put up yesterday, I
Oh,
think.
no, that's not him.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's not him. No.
forget it. It's not him, guys. It's not him. But
Mhm.
anyways, yeah. So hey, I know that I'm just blown away every single day by when I go to your site and I look at all that they are making, all that they are sending, how the creative, beautiful pieces keep coming out of a situation where you know people are just hurting and scared and hungry. I mean, it
Yeah,
really blows my mind, Shelley. And
yeah,
it's like a scavenger hunt on your site. And, you know, in a
yeah.
way, so much beauty, knowing where it's coming from is beautiful and heartbreaking all in the same moment. So anyways, so this is our bicycle piece.
And
yeah,
isn't it cute? Like it's not like it's so cute too, right?
has a little heart in the
Yeah,
middle.
yeah.
We have a cereal box bead, and then it's on some blue ribbon, so that it doesn't have to be Christmassy. Of course, you can hang it on a Christmas tree, but I feel like it also makes it very like year round if you just want this beautiful work of art hanging displayed somewhere, or you can gift it throughout the year as well. So I'm seeing questions. When can we get this? This is going to be available live on the site after this call. So don't go there now, end the call, and then go find this ornament, because Shelley, like, please speak to this, correct me if I'm wrong, but like you said, it's not like, oh, we placed this order with him, everything's good now. It's like, no, there's still like a long road to healing. And like, we all know this is how it works. We sell out of these, we place another order. So can you speak to that? Like, what does shopping this piece look like when it comes to coming alongside Woodlet and his family?
I mean, the impact is so much bigger. Like for our $1 we spend is like $10 benefit for them. You know what I mean? Like our impact is magnified because of the poverty situation there.
Yeah.
So, like a family can be okay on like $300 a month, right? Like we could never live on $300 a month. So, if you get an order that's like a $300 order and it's all going to like one artisan, like that's a huge deal. That's like a month's salary and they're okay for a month. Now, it would be nice if it was every month that they got that order, you know what I mean? Because what happens the next month? So it's really, yeah, the consistency of those sales is important. And I think that bicycle has longevity. Like it doesn't have to be just this month. Like it would be awesome to sell out today and then they have to place an order tomorrow and then Woodlet gets another order for this month. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
So yeah.
absolutely. And him getting like, so Gretchen just said we have 200 of these available today. Like literally, we haven't even taken product photography of this yet. We were like, this needs to be live now. It needs to be live today. We were planning on bringing this out in September or maybe August, like late August was a back to school kind of thing, because as you guys know, 88 Bikes supports girls' education by getting girls these bikes. So we were going to tie it all into that. But we were like, this needs to happen. This needs to happen now. And I love that you guys are also feeling like this needs to happen now. I need to buy one now. I need to share one now. So if we put in another order, it is helping him and his family get back on his feet. Maybe, I mean, you said like they're still wanting to do that wedding one day. And there's a lot that there is a lot of like ongoing. This is my question. I feel like a lot of people are like, well, we already bought this order. Like that has already been impacted. But I think the message that I want to make really clear here is, okay, but we placed one order with him and like now we're not doing anything else with him. Like the way that we can place another order, the way that we can help long term, that's what I'm looking for. Long term is by continuously selling and reordering these. And
Yeah.
just to make sure, like we all know, we know, like that would be a dream, a goal for you, Shelley, to see happen for him.
Yeah, absolutely. And to just be clear, like when you're helping a man work, his wife's working alongside of him. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
She's doing the work. There are so many artisans that their wives are doing the painting for the, like there's a lot of women painters right now. Because the men he couldn't find enough painters to do their pieces because I almost exclusively just buy painted stuff now.
Mhm.
Um and so there's a lot of women who have like taken up their paintbrushes and they're working alongside their husbands. So it's
Mhm.
important to note that even though we are mostly a female driven sort of company, wanting to impact women, it does impact them. And there's nothing better in Haiti than having a man, like if you're a woman and you have a man who will stay faithful to you, take care of you, and take care of your children. That's so rare to find. So we're empowering women to be able to raise their children when we also give jobs to their men. And I can say it's very rare that you find a man who will gush about his bride or about his wife, you know what I mean? In a culture like that, they're very secretive about their relationships.
Mhm.
But he gushes about her like he is in love with his wife, you know, or I call him because in Haiti they call them their wife and husband, even if they've never had that actual marriage.
Yeah.
And he'll gush about her and just how much he loves her, you know, and I just it to me, I respect that so much. Just because it's so rare to find, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Thank you for giving us all of that. Like we knew we could pass it along, but I knew hearing it straight from the source from you was going to be so powerful today. So again, like these will be live on our website by the end of this call. Tell your friends, tell everyone, tell all of your customers. This is gonna be huge. Um, Shelley, is there anything else like that is going on or that's been on your heart that like we haven't covered so far that you're like, I feel like they need to know about this?
I mean, the only thing that I can say that I think I just want to thank you guys for is the collective stuff that you guys are doing with other brands. I mean, that's a game changer for us as well because it allows people to you know to help without it being so much work on you guys to do the product
Mhm.
development and the you know what I mean and all that stuff. And so that's been really great. I don't know if everybody knows what I'm talking about, but that's been really really impactful. And hopefully good for you guys and good for commissions and all that stuff as well. So
Yeah, it's
yeah,
been really fun.
yeah.
Um, Sally has asked how you're doing personally, Shelley, and how your family's doing these days.
Everyone's doing pretty good. Yeah. I've got two kids in college. I've got a senior and I've got a sophomore. So feels like I'm on the home stretch. So yeah. And then I think a lot of you guys saw my Facebook post about this. So I'm dealing with some I don't they didn't really say is it skin cancer, is it pre-skin cancer, whatever, but it was chemotherapy cream. So my faces look like I got punched in the face all week. So that's been fun. But
We're just happy to see you, healing and taking care of you because we just want to see you healthy and thriving. So whatever taking care of you needs to
yeah.
look like, we're very happy that you're receiving that.
Both my husband and my sons don't want to be around me because they think people suspect them.
That is
So,
kind of funny.
yeah, kind of funny. Yeah.
Amazing. Do you have any I would let, because again, I know all of these women here, like they have such a heart to come alongside you. Obviously, we have this new piece. We have more than 300 pieces in the Beyond Our Brand section of our website from you. Do you have any goals or things that you're working on that we can come alongside you in, or at least know that our orders are helping you reach?
I mean, I think that like I don't have any huge expectations of like growth right now. I just have this huge desire to stay alive. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of us are in that situation in this climate with the world being the way it is and so many needs out there. It's everybody's attentions are so diverted in 10 different ways. And with Haiti being the way it is and inaccessible, and like if we can get through this, like it will be a miracle. And watching other companies like mine in Haiti fold one by one by one, like they really are folding, um, is tough. It's tough because you know what that means for those people. So like if we, I won't always be like this, like there will be an end to it. You know what I mean? And it's just like, do we have the longevity to make it through? And that's my biggest goal. So I mean, you guys have always been so great to work with, and you know, I just appreciate any work that you guys are doing for sales because that just makes it that much easier to have many hands making the load lighter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's it.
yeah.
And Haiti is such a, there's so much heavy going on in the world and so much more that we don't even see. And we know this because I feel Haiti is one of those situations so hard, so heavy, and it's not like it is not mainstream. It is not always talked about. And so when I think about like who's gonna who's gonna advocate for them, like it's us, like we're the ones who know. Once you know something, you can't unknow it. Once you know something, you decide if it's your responsibility or not. And I know that I'm in a room of like-minded women who are like, I can't unsee it, I can't unknow it, I can't, like once my eyes have been opened, it's a responsibility. And so I guess I say all of that to the Hope Girls, to all of these beautiful partners here, like never doubt your impact, because it's like, if not me, then who? Because there isn't a long line of people lining up saying, I'm doing this, I'm talking about this. It's not on the news. It's not, I mean, not the way that it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds dramatic and I never want to come off as like a savior, but it's like we're the lifeline, we're the bridge, like we're the connection between everyone else and our friends in Haiti. So I just want to thank each and every one of you who are here today, who took time out of your Thursday to hear from Shelley, who are going to support um, our beautiful new ornament from Woodlet, and of course, the wide range of works of art in the Beyond Our Brand section. Um, Shelley, I feel like I could, and I know I'm in good company when I say this, just talk to you all day, but we also are women. We got jobs and responsibilities to make this happen. So is there any last thoughts or words that you have for us today?
I don't think so. Just thank you. Appreciate you guys so much.
Thank you. We
Yeah.
appreciate what you do. I know we all see and we honor the burden that you're carrying. And if you weren't doing that, we couldn't be our link in the chain. So thank you, thank you. We are always with you in heart and prayers. And yeah, we're coming alongside you. And I know I can speak for everyone watching this. We're coming alongside you, and we're in this with you. Not the same way. Won't take that credit, but um,
Awesome.
thank you for leading the charge so that we can come alongside.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Of course. Bye,
All right.
everyone.
Bye.